All right, I just finally released my single. All right, I'm time to promote it. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if it's got any streams or anything. Wait, The Velvet Sundown, 1 million? Stupid. Why did I even work so hard on all this music? I recorded it, I did it myself, I mixed, mastered everything. I could have just had someone else or an AI do it. Why did I work so hard to get... Why did I work so hard becoming a musician? I should have just used AI to generate every single thing. That's enough. I just should have fucking used AI to make my art. I just should have used it. I could have just saved so much time every. Why?
Scared me.
Hello everybody, Useless Entertainment here. Internet's busiest, pyrocynical. Peanut butter with no honey mustard. Peanut butter with no honey mustard. Oh, I can't do this anymore. I know what's wrong with it. I got no layers in it. Vocal stimulations. Vocal stimulations, 2015 to 2020. I like trains.
That's a good one.
Hello, everybody. My name is Markiplier. This would be 10 minutes of just
trying to find a right intro.
The Velvet Sundown is a completely AI-generated band. With over 1 million listeners, they have proven that you do not need to work hard to be an artist. You can just put in a few prompts, type a little bit, and you can get 1 million streams. What does this mean for musicians and artists in the future? Nothing good, I can tell you that. What does this mean for musicians and artists? Well,
only good things.
Only the best. Only the best. For record labels, it means no overhead. It means it can mean that they don't have to hire any actual talent. It means they can make money.
Money.
More money.
I love money.
Just by sitting at their computer, typing in, make this bridge section a little longer and change the chords. And then it's done. Make it sound like the Beatles. Make it sound like something we've heard all before. The Beatles. I want to shoot John Lennon. So the Velvet Sundown was revealed to be an AI band recently.
Revealed.
The real question is, who didn't know it was an AI generated band by looking at the pictures?
Maybe my grandma, but even then she'd still probably be able to tell.
These were not good. Everything shouted AI generated from the start. The fact that this band, within, I believe the first week, had over 300,000 listeners already raises eyebrows, especially with no known members, no known names, or no known people that just showed up out of nowhere.
With the AI generated banners and footer images and everything. There's a way to tell that something was generated by specifically ChatGPT, which is a really fascinating thing. It has a very strange sepia warm tint to all the pictures. Have you noticed that?
Yeah.
Or they all have a very like sunshiny, perfect look to them. That's like too like hyper realistic.
A camera will lose focus even just a little bit when it comes like, say, looking at a face. If you focus on the nose, maybe the ears are just slightly out of focus.
Yeah.
With AI, all of it's perfect. Everything's in focus. The background, foreground, everything.
Everything looks perfect.
Once it's able to simulate the blurriness and like a camera lens.
No, it can, but the thing is that AI has no reasoning to like determine spatial awareness. So when it does depth focus, it does it either way too little or way too much. And you can easily tell when you look at a real picture versus an AI picture. And that's, I think its fatal flaw is that it can generate things to look crisp and almost perfect, but it doesn't know what the real world looks like. And then it makes it look like shit. But we're not talking about images and the fact that most artists are being scammed from pollution machines that are ruining the planet. We're here to talk about music.
Specifically, Velvet Sundown and the future for the music industry from two musicians who aren't in the music industry.
Yet.
I'm gonna go far with my John Lennon quote. With Fucking stop. The Velvet Sundown released a song, Dust on the Wind, because obviously if you put dust in the wind, Kansas would have sued you a long time ago. Because obviously they aren't creative enough to just make up their own name, and they have to steal from Kansas. With over 1 million Spotify streams and over 1 million monthly listeners, do we even know if these are real? My guess is probably not. My guess is at least half of these are fake.
I think the other half are people like that are rage baited into listening to it because they're like, how bad is it? And then they end up giving them money.
I'm gonna give the benefit of the doubt that only like 5 to 10% are musicians who are pissed off at this listening to it.
Yeah.
The rest are probably people who got tricked by the algorithm, by Spotify, but that's
playlists automatically played.
Exactly.
That's so fucking insidious.
And so I think like when you have 30,000, almost exactly, if I'm correct, their monthly listeners jumped from to like 30,000 monthly listeners, or not 30, 300,000 monthly listeners, and then just sat there for a week and then just kept rising. And so I feel like, if I'm correct, those 30,000 must be bots, or 300,000 must be bots to some degree. Then the rest was kind of algorithmic pushback or algorithmic pushing from Spotify. Not saying Spotify is at fault here.
They're kind of at fault for allowing that in the first place. Allowing you to upload AI fucking music that is just not music, but an amalgamation of the averages of music in the most soulless thing that has no human touch. Something gross and abnormal.
What does this imply for the music industry? Well, it implies that if you're going to try to be a successful musician, try to make money, even if you're not even trying to be soulless and you want to make art, you will just be a prompt to some musician, or you'll be just put into a data set. I think personally, because we already have people just making beats every single day for big corporations, like that's what Suicide Boys did.
Yeah.
Before, like example being from a Nardwuar interview, Suicide Boys, when they would just make beats for fucking record labels.
Yeah.
And they would do that 24. They would do that for their day job. Then now it's just gonna be all those guys are gonna get replaced, and it's just gonna be like, hey, give me a beat, give me a boom bap beat that sounds like an 80s that uses 80s synths.
It's gonna be exactly like someone else's song because they take from the data. Remember, the AI doesn't just come out of thin air. It's your song. If you're on Spotify, it is your music that is being used. And if someone puts in the description the exact description of your song and lyrics, it's likely that it will come out with the exact song that you made. It's disgusting and inhuman.
And the future for probably musicians who want to make it in this industry you're going to sign a record, or you're going to sign a deal where you actually create music, and it just gets fed into an algorithm or a data set that these guys will make. And then because you're ugly or you're not visually appealing, they're gonna make a pretty AI generated person do it.
It's gonna be me.
Me too.
No, you're sexy.
Now we mog at the camera.
Do your best impression of vomit.
Well, here's the only good news. People are somewhat fighting back. I see, at least in Gen Z, and probably with older generations too, where we respect live music a lot more. Live music is going to probably boom a lot because of this. Because anyone could make music and post it online and then not do anything with it and then get 1 million listeners. But do you know what's really cool? Live performing and showing the world that you actually have talent.
Real music. There's another thing that people are doing. There is a YouTuber named, have you heard of Ben Jordan? He's a kind of a mixed YouTuber. He does a lot of shit. But he made a video about AI and AI music, and there are actually ways to poison the song that you create without ruining its fidelity and quality, that give it a quality, an invisible signal basically to the AI that makes it completely different and adjusts its weight so that it cannot output the same thing that you put in. So basically it's poisoning the model that is being trained, and it's wonderful. But yeah, there are ways to sabotage it. There's ways to fight back against it. There's things you can do.
And if you're an artist, do it. Please. Anything you can to just fight these algorithms off, just so you don't have you can keep true to yourself and true to your art. As David Lynch once said, if you create, you're a friend of mine. And I love that quote so much. I love it to death. I don't think AI is creating anything. It's stealing. If you create, you're a friend of mine. AI will not be your friend, and AI will never fight for you.
AI is industrializing creativity and expression. And the thing with people that expect success to be you signing a record label, I think that's another mindset that needs to be changed, where the fact that people make music is usually out of a desire to express oneself rather than to make a successful career. I believe that's a beautiful byproduct of making a good expressive art, but if that never happens, you should still have fun just making music because it's a part of you. Expecting to make a career out of it can ruin the process and make it not genuine. If you're trying to appeal to some fucking algorithm on Spotify or try to appeal as much as you can or imitate yourself to be like The Weeknd or Ariana Grande, it won't work out because Ariana Grande and The Weeknd already exist. So you might as well try and do your own thing. Maybe your music will get picked up and be unique and cool enough to have a record label be like, damn, I want you. But unfortunately, that doesn't happen that often. You always have a chance, but it's not guaranteed. And with AI, it's making it harder. But going back to what I said, just enjoy yourself. Don't fucking have a Sigma grind set and ruin your life and music making process just for the sake of dollars. Because then if you do it for the dollars, you'll just sound like the AI. Your music will be as generic and shitty as an AI.
Drew Gooden had an amazing take that I really like to live off of, is that AI is the quick, cheap, dirty way of doing things that isn't really doing anything. And if you want to make art, art takes time. Who cares how long it's going to take? If it's really art you're after, AI dog, stop. Who cares it's going to take that long? Who cares if it's going to be successful? If it's true to yourself, that's what makes you that's what should make you happy. If you start tying money, success, listens, streams to all of it, nobody's gonna care. Now, it's nice to have those things. Trust me, I would love to have more listeners, but at the same time, I make art because I want to, and I think it's fun.
I make weird fucking ambient electronica, hip hop, R&B, hybrid shit. I don't expect that to get any fucking plays, but I like it. I'm my #1 fan, and that's what matters.
Fuck Velvet Sundown. Whoever made and generated it, I hope you're happy.
It may have been John Lennon.
I'll shoot him again. If you are the person who made Velvet Sundown, congratulations. You're now marking the death of the musician, and I hope you're happy.
If you made Velvet Underground, you're not creative. You're not good. You're not creative. You're not a good musician. You're not smart. You're an idiot in your chair who put a prompt into Suno.ai and you're sitting, look down at yourself. I'm sure you have fucking Doritos in your belly button because you were eating in your chair. Go clean your keyboard. There's probably Cheeto dust in it. You're not a good person. Elon Musk isn't going to save you. AI isn't going to save you. You're just fucking everybody else while you think you're making something masterful. You're an idiot and learn how to do it yourself. And if you're talentless, which you probably are because you made that music with AI, stop and go find another hobby that doesn't require you to use Suno.ai, ChatGPT, Claude, Gemini, fucking Grok, or any of those. Try and be original. Form an original thought and don't prompt an original thought. Think of it yourself and try and create art.
The best part about art is that it sucks. Honestly, like look at paintings. Every fucking artist that's ever lived, every painter that's ever lived has had some god-awful paintings, and then they got good, and then they still have their flaws, which means, guess what? They're normal. They're human.
To be human is to be flawed.
I can't even imagine a world where everything is perfect. Because if it was, there would be no art. Please. They told me I couldn't do it. Come on, GPT. They told me. I told you. I'm gonna be a successful musician. I'm gonna do whatever I can. Laufey's kind of popular. I guess I'll play some bossa nova then. GPT, what should I do now? Hello? That's a poor connection.
God.
Hello? Oh my God, no, come on, man. I can't use this thing without the fucking, I can't use this thing without you. Don't go away. I'm going to be a successful musician. I'm gonna open for Laufey. I'm gonna open for TV Girl. I'm gonna open for Mitski. It's not working, what do I do now? Turn it off? Okay. I turned it off. What do I do now? Go to Suno, okay, and then just type. You promise this is gonna work? I'm gonna make a lot of money off of this. Okay, great. Okay, let me try it. Oh, god, what is all this? Why is it rainbow colored? Is this LGBT? Oh my god. Did Reaper go woke? What the I don't want to learn that shit. I'm at Suno AI right now. What should I create? Okay, type that in exactly. Okay. Okay, you're right about this, right? You can guarantee this will work, right, GPT? Playboy Cardi style rapping about defecation on another person.
Crash out.
I'll make an account for this shit. God damn it. Yes, I'm in. I can't wait to fucking steal more music from people who work so goddamn hard on this. Fuck off. Psychedelic Pink Noise 6. Psychedelic Pink Noise 685. Psychedelic Pink Noise 685. Psychedelic Pink Noise 885. I'm in the hip hop rant dance pop because that's the only popular things I know.
I only like Eminem, Tom McDonald, and
Lo-fi,
Radke.
pop rap, pop, social media pop, trap, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, brother.
Trap, Afro swing, let's do it. Ska, not for me. Sublime was back then. This is now some boom bop and some city pop. Some bedroom pop. Let's do this. Okay. I got a Playboy Farty style rapping about defecation on another person. Specifically about the shitting part. Add a fart noise and scream like a metal singer that I love slop. Let's create the new pop song of the summer. Oh, I created two. Let's see what happens. Am I gonna be the world's first musician trillionaire? All right, let's listen to it. I'm gonna be a millionaire.
It's happening.
It's happening. I'm gonna sign a deal with Atlantic Records because of this.